Hello lovely ones, this is a quick follow-up message in regards to the last video that I posted, which is AI needs humanity, humanity does not need AI. Okay, so this is the message. I just wanted to say as a follow-up that this is not about fear, this is about being aware. By having an EMF tester, it's very simple. It just places sort of a visual on what is, because many of us, we sort of get the symptoms, or we don't realize that, oh, our heart chakra is being blocked by electromagnetic frequencies. Definitely don't want that happening, considering your heart chakra is the highest power, right? And the whole point of it all. No, we want to make sure that you're in place of love. Yeah. And so having this is really helpful to test and get a visual idea. Here's an example. It's super high here because I've got my electrical out. So when it's turned on, and it also makes you aware, you're like, oh, turn that off. It's going to save you cash as well. The electrical bill is going to be so much better. But it makes me realize, oh, this isn't a great place, for me to say sit constantly, or like it's higher on the computer here. So why would I rest my hand here when I can just do this? Much safer proximity. It just gives us a visual perception of what's going to be healthier for our DNA. We're physical beings. Electrical magnetic EMF frequencies cause DNA damage, so we need to do these things to ensure that we're being responsible with these new technologies being infiltrated upon the earth. Okay, the other thing is I can see that, oh, the electromagnetic frequencies are very high here. I won't place my glass of water here. I'll place it here on this side, because when I consume it, it's not going to be, infiltrated with the EMFs. It simply gives I'm spitting. It simply gives a visual sense. That's all I wanted to say, okay? It's not about fear. It's just about getting a visual sense about where we're at, what's really going on, and how to move forward from here. And also because I know that there's people that have got their laptops on their laps. You're not meant to do that, my loves. Even they say in the fine print, don't do that. People still got their phones in their pockets. Don't do that, all right? We need to get more smart with this. If you think that they're going to come out and tell you not to do that, well, they do in the fine print, legally. But if you think they're going to do that, if you think they're going to do the studies to show that, these things aren't safe, no. They're not going to do that, okay? There does need to be regulation. Even they will tell you that. But there is no regulation. So you need to do that. Please be your own health advocate. Do not sleep next to a Wi-Fi outlet next to your head. Again, this is not to place fear. This is to instill care. Self-care, really important. Okay, if you've got a Wi-Fi and you can't change rooms with it, I've got Wi-Fi in my room. You can switch it off at night. You can wear an EMF hat. Or you can just make sure that you are, as far away from that Wi-Fi as possible. I realize we're living in an age of technology. I realize we're bombarded by it, but it doesn't mean that we need to be in harm's way. We can rebalance this. We can rebalance it and become responsible. I wish someone else would do it for us too, but they're not. We need to do it. So that is the message: to regain your sovereignty, okay, to defend your humanity, and to take, proactive steps in your health and well-being. There was another message. What was it? When I say they, I mean we. There's no they. I mean, on the higher spiritual, the truth of it is, yes, there is, and they ain't pretty. All right, I'll tell you that. But when they're here, they could be quite charming. All right. So when I say they, it's we, because all of us are transmitting from different frequencies. The electrical man's not a bad guy. The dude that works at Google ain't a bad guy or bad girl. It's we. It's we coming together to realize what we're doing, okay, and regaining our sovereignty, doing what is right for self-care and for the self-care of others. And that is when we come back to creating the world, the heaven on earth, that we all deserve and will experience. Peace, love, and blessings, soul fam. 444, make a wish. Blessings. Ciao for now. I'll be back with Sage's reading. See you soon.